Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Eve K. On the channel today, I want to talk about Pokemon games and whether or not we see Pokemon games on Switch Online. Now, for those who don't know, Pokemon obviously started life on the Game Boy series of consoles, obviously Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, 3DS. There's obviously been some stuff on the N64 and some other systems as well. But the games have primarily been on handheld consoles. Now, why this is a big deal is because the Switch Online service has obviously added Game Boy and Game Boy Advance recently, and they don't seem to offer any Game Boy games, at least any Game Boy games from the classic series, like Game Boy, like Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Green, Pokemon Yellow. None of those games are available. Now I want to talk about why. The reason none of these Pokemon games are available that we know of is quite simply the fact that Nintendo doesn't fully own the Pokemon Company. Now, the Pokemon Company, for those who don't know, is owned by 4 different companies. Another being Game Freak, another being Creatures Inc., and I can't remember who the fourth one was, but Nintendo only owns about a quarter of the Pokemon Company. So whilst Nintendo has made those games, or owns the versions of those games, they can't put them on Switch Online unless they get the approval of the Pokemon Company, and obviously that'll obviously take time. They've also got to work out some deals and whatnot. But one big thing you got to realize as well with this is the cannibalization of the actual Pokemon games on Switch. Switch Online has got some remasters of Pokemon games, so I don't think the games they've remastered will be on Switch Online. Although there has been cases like Mario 64 and what's the other one? And there's another game that I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, Legends of Zelda Link's Awakening DX, which were remastered and re-released on a Switch, but those games are available on Switch Online. But I do feel like one big thing that will happen is they're looking at them, and like obviously Pokemon's a huge franchise. Everyone knows Pokemon. Pokemon's a beloved franchise, and it would potentially bring in tons of new players to Switch Online. But what Nintendo's got to do is Nintendo's got to be careful, because obviously they've got to get the games from Pokemon Company to greenlight, or greenlight. Pokemon Company's got to greenlight the addition of these games. They've got to make sure they run properly, and then obviously they've got to add like online features like online play. But then you also got to understand that they might cannibalize the sales of other Pokemon games on the system. And I know people will argue, well, they didn't worry about the Mario Kart stuff. Yeah, because the Mario Kart stuff, for instance, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, is a new game. It's one of the best selling games on Switch. So Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Super Circuit and Super Mario Kart, these older Mario Kart games, weren't gonna really do much. They weren't really gonna take away sales because of how old they are. Similarly, same argument with Smash Bros. When it comes to Pokemon, because obviously we haven't seen the original Smash Bros on Switch Online for some reason, but we have seen Smash Ultimate become a really popular game. And it's one of the best selling games on, on Switch. So there's that. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Why do you think Pokemon games aren't on Switch Online? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, turn notifications. I'll put new videos whenever I can. I've been Eve Kate, and I'm signing out. Peace.